Well, hello there, Math 111 students. In this week, week 3 homework for the Online 111, this is problem number 15, and a few students had questions regarding this problem, so I thought, hey, we'll put together a little video to help you through it. This particular problem asks you to determine different values of g of x to complete the table values. So when x equals 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, what are the values of g of x? And if we look at the function g of x takes a value of x, and starting with that value, then it is entered into the equation, and you can see the equation is dependent entirely upon f of certain values. So we're going to get our values for the function g of x based entirely dependent upon the outputs on f. So for example, we're starting with x equals 1. So we're looking at, to start with, g of 1. So g of 1 would be 1 here. So g is defined then by taking 1 and placing it in this position, which means this would be f of 1 plus 2 minus 3. Now keep in mind we're starting with a value of x equals 1, and so we put it into the function. Now after doing that, like any other function, we have to evaluate what we have over here. Well, 1 plus 2 inside the parentheses would say that we're going to take f of 3 minus 3, and so now we have to ask ourselves, what is the value of f of 3? Well, that's where this other table comes in. This table gives us values for the function f based on the x value you start with. What we want to know is what's the value of f when x is 3. So we come up here to when x is 3, we plug that into the function f, and we get an answer of 3. So g of 1 is equal to f of 3, which we just saw from the table is 3, and then this minus 3 that was part of the equation from the beginning, so 3 minus 3 is 0. So g of 1 is 0. So that's what we would put in this place here. So you see, the way we determine the values for the function g is by using the values of f from this table. So again, a real quick example, our next value of x is 3. So g of 3 would be f of, putting in the x value, 3 plus 2 minus 3. And so g of 3 equals f of 5 minus 3, and the only way we know what f of 5 is by coming up to the table and saying, well, when x is 5, f gives you an output of 4. So g of 3 ends up equaling 4 from the table minus 3, which is 1. So when x is 3, g of 3 is 1, and we would enter that over here. So you can complete the rest by doing the same, but that's how you make use of the function values of f to determine g. Hope that helped. Talk to you soon.